friends, and welcome back to the best Christmas yet. It is the last week of our Christmas December prep. There's quite a lot this week, so let's get into it. Number one, shop for your perishable items. Go to the supermarkets at the most unsociable times, as soon as they open or just when they're going to close, to make sure that you can just pick up your last minute items like cream. Make sure you get a couple of loaves of bread, and make sure that everything you get is going to last a few days, so that you have what you need to make your Christmas dinner and make your puddings and things like that. And you can also have some bread for leftovers, for making sandwiches. Obviously on Christmas Day the stores are closed. You don't want to be in a situation where you don't have something that you need on Christmas Day. So get those items in as soon as you can. Number two, deliver any gifts that you have made or that you need to deliver to friends and family this week if you're not seeing them on Christmas Day. Number three, if you're traveling this Christmas, make sure you fill up your car with petrol or diesel, and make sure that you have got all your emergency items in the car. Make sure you've checked your oil level and your tire pressure as well. Number four, make sure that your fridge is clean so that you can have all your Christmas stuff. If you have a Christmas delivery coming in, you can make sure the fridge is nice and clean for that to arrive. If you've already done your shopping, I hope you cleaned your fridge. I forgot to remind you about that last week. I'm really sorry. Number four, make sure that your tablecloths for Christmas Day and your napkins, if they are cloth, have been washed and ironed and they are in an easily accessible place, so that if you delegate that job to anybody in the family, they can put those tablecloths on the table for Christmas Day. Number five, get that gingerbread house put together with the kids and have fun with it. Take lots of photos and enjoy every moment. Number six, take out your meat to defrost, the meat that you're going to be using for your Christmas meal. If you're having a turkey, make sure you go onto the britishturkey.org.uk to check on their calculator how long your turkey needs to defrost. If you're having other meats, make sure you get them out of the freezer and into the fridge to defrost, and make sure that they you put them in enough time so that they can defrost properly before you want to cook them on Christmas Day. Okay, now we're going to talk about what you can do on the 23rd of December to get ready and prepped for Christmas Day. Number one, you might like to get your Christmas desserts prepared and ready and in the fridge, so that on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day you don't have to worry about it. Number two, you can peel and parboil your potatoes and then pop them into the fridge when they're cool, ready to put into the oven on Christmas Day. You can peel your carrots and parsnips and have those ready to go on Christmas Day. Any kind of veg prep or side dish prep that you can do it now. You can, if you make your own bacon wrapped chipolatas, you can get those done now and in the fridge waiting to cook. You can do the same with your stuffing. Get as much of it done beforehand as you possibly can, so that you've got less stress on Christmas Day. Number three, get the wines and the bubbly that you're going to be serving on Christmas Day and having on Christmas Eve. Get them into the fridge so that they are nicely chilled and ready. Number four, if you haven't already done so, watch my Christmas dinner Q&A. It will help to alleviate some of your stress and give you tips and strategies of how you can cope on Christmas Day. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Here are things that you can do on the 24th to make sure that you are prepared for Christmas Day. Number one, take out any batched items that you have made if you've cooked along with the videos that I have prepared and uploaded last month. If you've watched those and you've batched items ahead, you take those items out of the freezer and put them in the fridge to defrost. The stuffing, the bacon wrapped chipolatas and the cauliflower cheese and even the carrots actually can be cooked from frozen, so they don't need to be defrosted. The only thing that really needs to be defrosted is the braised red cabbage. So get that out and get it into the fridge to defrost. Top tip, when you are cooking items from frozen, the stuffing, the pigs and blankets, then the cauliflower cheese and even the carrots are all able to be cooked from frozen. Make sure that you add extra time onto your cooking time to make sure that those are cooked through properly. It probably about 15 extra minutes, but just keep checking because each item is different. If it depends on if you're doing large chunks of carrot, small carrot. It depends on how big your sausages are. Just keep watching them. You can make these things ahead of time. It will take a bit of extra time cooking from frozen, but you need to keep an eye on them. Number two, Make a batch of mince pies so that they're all ready for Christmas Day. You can make them ahead. The house will smell absolutely gorgeous, and they are always better when they're homemade. Number 3, if you do a snacky dinner on Christmas Eve, like we do cheese platter, charcuterie board, we do a few hot snacks on Christmas Eve. Get as many of those things prepared now as you can, so that this evening, when it comes to, having the festivities this evening, you have all that kind of stuff done and you're not rushing around at the last minute in the kitchen. Get those things prepared, and if you can, make an extra cheese board, or make sure you've bought an extra cheese board in case things go a bit pear-shaped tomorrow and lunch is going to be a bit late, so people can have a little nibble to tide them over. Number 4, if you didn't do any prep yesterday, make sure that you check your timetable for tomorrow for the cooking and get anything out of the way that you can, like peeling of vegetables, any kind of prep that you can get out of the way done today. Do it today so that Christmas Day tomorrow is much, much less stressed. Also, if you haven't watched my Christmas dinner Q&A video, I would highly recommend that you do that, because it will definitely go a long way to alleviate some of your stress and give you strategies for coping tomorrow when you do your Christmas dinner. Number 5, depending on what you have for breakfast on Christmas Day, make sure that you prep ahead. If you have a breakfast casserole, you can get that prepared today and into the fridge and then basically bung it in the oven tomorrow morning. If you have things that you can do to prep ahead for Christmas breakfast, get that out of the way as soon as you can, because then you're spending more time with the kids opening presents and playing rather than in the kitchen preparing breakfast. Number 6, after all the Christmas Eve fun and merriment is over and the kids are in bed, set the table for Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner for tomorrow. Christmas breakfast is always much more informal in our home. We eat off our laps, we eat while we're opening presents and that kind of thing. But I like to get the table set on the 24th and make sure that the table setup was all pretty and done, so that when it's time to serve Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner, people can help themselves in the kitchen to their dinner and come and sit straight down. I'm not frantically trying to set the table while I'm running in and out of the kitchen. Guys, that's Christmas in the bag. It's been a wonderful year of Christmas preparations, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed doing these videos. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell and subscribe. You still have time to make my Christmas wish come true, and that's for me to reach 1,000 subscribers this Christmas. So if you can see your way to hitting that subscribe button, if you appreciate the content, I would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. All that's left for me to say is have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you in the after Christmas sales and the after Christmas sales hauls. Until next time, keep calm and be merry.